Hi everyone, it's Nicole and this is the 5th video for the National Scrapbooking Day festivities. I'm going to have one more video that will go up later on tonight, probably around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, and that'll be the 6 videos that I wanted to put up for the National Scrapbooking Day. Now, while we're talking about, videos and uploading, I just want to let you know that for a while the schedule is going to change on my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload now every Monday and Thursdays for I don't know how long, until that I am recuperated and that I feel that I can do enough scrapbooking to put 3 videos up a week. So I just want to get that out of the way. Let's get started on what the challenge was for this. Now, the challenge is to scrap about some of your faves. I don't want to say favorite things because some of the things in here, some of the subjects that I'm talking about are not things, they're people. So some of your faves. So I printed 3 4x4 photos, but within those 4x4s, each photo is about 1x2. And I printed 12 of them, and now I'm going to divide them into categories. And once I have that, then I looked at it and I looked at the pattern paper that was with this, and this actually was a page kit that I had put together a few months ago. I think it was in March. I think actually we had put this page together with the Scrapathon. I did a few live videos, Facebook Live, and one of them we put some page kits together. So that might have been one of them that we had put together. So I printed off my photos, and then, like I said, I cut them up because it didn't print exactly how I wanted them. Well, with 12 photos and 2 categories at 3 pictures in each, it's kind of hard to have 3 pictures when they can only print 2 side by side. So I cut them apart, and then now I'm dividing them by categories. And then I looked at that pattern paper, which I really loved, the polka dot one. And by the way, these are super old pattern papers. They're from one of my collections. I believe it's the Maggie Holmes collection. I'm really trying lately to use a lot of the collections that I, already have, especially those paper pads. There's 48 in one package, so we need to get those used up, or I need to get those used up. So I knew I also wanted to use that polka dot pattern paper. The other one, there was a stripe one. It was just too much for what I wanted to do. So I'm just going to use the polka dot. And then I went into my stash. I tried to find 2 tones of pink, like a light pink and a dark pink, but it was taking me too long. And let's just say that my time in the scrap room right now is very limited. Like I need to get the page done when I get up here. I can't stay too long before I start being in pain. So I stopped looking, and then I just decided to add a black cardstock with it. I'm going to mat all the photos with the light pink, and then 2 of the photos I'm going to remat it with the black cardstock, and then the other 3 photos I'm going to mat it with that polka dot pattern paper. And I just like the pop of color that the black brings in, and the pop of color that that dark pink brings in. Now, once that's done, I took my tiny alphas from Basic Gray and I made all the little words, and that, I have to say, took quite a bit of time, but I find it's worth it. I like that it's the black on the light pink, so each of the little categories really pop on the layout. So let's talk a little bit about some of my faves. Well, the top 3 photos, I have a picture of my bookcase because I love reading, and I also love making soaps. I think that's my new favorite hobby. I absolutely love it. And then I have a picture of my scrap room. The pictures next to that so that's going to be the hobbies. The picture next to that is the category of friends. I love my friends. So I just had a picture of, us at a crop, and I just put the picture there. And then the picture underneath that is my family. So in the first picture, there's myself, my husband, my youngest daughter, and my son, who's hiding his face, but that was the only one I could find kind of in a hurry. And then the next picture is Mason and Jessica. So I just kind of put the two pictures together to represent the whole family. And then the next picture after that, the one that I'm fussing with now, is a picture of me. And I love the career that I chose. It definitely wasn't an easy one, and it's not something that I can definitely do till I'm of age to retire. But I still love what I did for, or still what I do for the last 11 years. And then the last one is just kind of extra stuff. I love coffee, so I took a picture of the Starbucks coffee. I love flowers, and that's new for me. That's a new love. Flowers and traveling. And so I have it all on one page. All of my faves is all on one page. Oh, and I forgot, next to the career, I put the show This Is Us, because I think that's my favorite show of all times, is This Is Us. Before that, it was Parenthood. That was one of my favorites. And it's still one of my favorites. But I think now my favorite TV show of all time is This Is Us. And where yesterday I did a page about all my favorite books, in the next few weeks I'm going to do a page about all my favorite movies. Not so much movies. I don't really watch movies. So all my favorite shows, all my favorite TV series and stuff that we watch, or that I've watched in the past and that I've really loved. I just think it's interesting to have this in our scrapbooks, I'm going to put the year on this, 2018. And that little envelope that I put the camera on top, it's perfect. It's got a little spot where I can put a journaling card. So I'm going to do just a little bit of journaling because it's kind of self-explanatory. And then I had this puffy sticker word that I had left and that flower. And now I'm going to put this on this layout. And I think I only had 2 little pieces left on that sticker sheet. And then that'll be done. So that also is one of my goals this year, is to finish off some packages of stuff, finish off some scrapbooking supplies and feel good that I'm using my supplies. Okay, so this is challenge number 5. There's going to be another challenge, and just to remind you, all the challenges are on my Facebook group. I have an album for each challenge, so as you complete the layout, you can add it to that album. And on May 13th, so next Sunday, I'm going to pick 7 winners, 3 to win a free class, 3 for the packages, the different prizes, and then 1 package is for Canadians only because it's 12 by 12 size and it's probably going to cost a little bit more to ship. So don't forget to enter that. The information for my Facebook group is in the description box below. Another way to enter is to add a comment to all the videos that are for National Scrapbooking Day. So altogether, I believe I'm going to have 8 because I have 6 process videos that I'm uploading between yesterday and today. Plus I did a live on YouTube yesterday. And just to let you know, I'm going to have another live next Thursday, May 10th at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to schedule a whole thing on YouTube to remind you that I'm going to be doing a live. So it's going to be a scrap and chat, and we're going to be putting a page together. And where now I'm going to be putting a video every Monday and Thursday. So that will be my first video that's going to be on Thursday. It's going to be a scrap and chat. So make sure to mark your calendars and join me for that. Now the last thing is, in celebration of National Scrapbooking Day, I did put all my classes on for 50% off. So if you check in the description box below, you'll see the link to get to my classes. Okay, so now back to this layout. So once I knew where I was putting my pictures and you know, that little card with the camera is sort of like I just love how that fit in right where it did. And then I just go to each picture and I treat it like it's its own little page, I guess. And I make sure that each picture has a cluster of embellishment. And the one that has the family, I just love that I had this piece of chipboard that I've probably had for I don't know how many years, was never able to use it, and then this way I put it next to the photo. I added a cluster of flower. I was able to put the, you know, the word family inside the little frame, so that worked out perfectly. And then for the Flowers Travel Coffee, where there was 3 different things, it wasn't really like everything else was like, you know, hobbies or friends or, you know, family. There was 3 distinctive things, so I just put one word under the flowers. The word flower is under the flower, and then the word travel, I put it directly on the photo. And that's a picture that I took of, I haven't done that trip yet. Next February, my friends and I are going on a cruise, and I can't wait. We leave on February 1st, and we come back on February 12th? February 11th, but we get in after midnight, so it's like February 12th. And we're doing a 7-day cruise and leaving San Juan. So that is the picture that I took there. But I just love traveling in general, so I put travel. Now, you saw that little tab that I was going around? That says today on it, and I thought that was be perfect for where that card is because it's like another tab, but I'm going to move it and you'll see why in a minute. So what I did was I measured inside, because it has little staples on each side of that card, so I measured inside to make sure that it would fit inside. And then I take that little tab and I'm going to put it on that card, so I'm going to be able to take that journaling in and out. And then I'm going to take my Tim Holtz stapler and I'm going to tape that or staple that on. But of course I had put some ATG tape in behind, so I'm just going to make sure to remove that. Now I'm going to cover the photos, and in my head I was going to do the bottom part and then move the little containers to the top photos, but I never did it. I just ended up inking all over the place, but I just got a little bit of ink right there and I managed to get it off, so all was good. So that's it. That's going to complete this layout. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. I have over 700 scrapbooking process videos. If you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment so that you're entered into the draw for the giveaway. And I have one more video coming up later on today. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.